Hi everyone, this is Darlene and I'm prepared to do my visual speech on how to teach your dog to sit and roll over. I taught my dog this trick fairly fast. I used a 3-step method that I just kind of came up with. I'm sure many other people use it too. I just made something as simple and easiest for my dog to understand when he was small. The 3-step method includes 1, getting your dog to focus, 2, getting your dog to sit, and 3, getting your dog to actually roll over. The first step that I'll be explaining in detail is getting your dog to focus. The first thing you want to do is pick a treat that your dog likes. Whether the dog listens or not, it's really important to reward him by going ahead and giving him the treat or praising him with words or petting him so that he knows he's on the right track. To get his attention, you'll hold the treat in your hand and let the dog know that you have something that he wants. This will get your pet to focus on what you're saying. Once the pet is focused on the prize, now will come the time to start with your word commands. Your word commands should be simple. 1 words are best, especially when they're just starting out, because they may not understand a whole lot, especially if you're trying to teach them from when they're real young. So 1-worded commands, and this part may take a little bit, so don't get discouraged. But it's definitely something, if you keep practicing, it's easy as it goes. So I'm going to go ahead and let my dog Jagger and my demonstrator demonstrate how to get your dog to focus. As you can see, she is showing him that she has a treat. She moved her hand to the left and to the right, and he followed. Even though we have many distractions because we're doing this outside, he's still staying very engaged with her. No. So she got his attention, even though there were many distractions, such as cars and people walking by. She still got him to focus, which was the first step, so we've got that down. The second step is the sit step. Once your pet is focused, in a stern voice, if you say sit, and sometimes some people actually use their hands to show them which part of their body they want done, you can do that as well. Sitting is pretty natural to most pets, especially dogs, and it's probably one of the first words they hear you say. So it just comes naturally for them to listen when you say it. This step is pretty crucial to get repeated over and over, because everything else that you teach them from that point will fall into place with it. If you need to even go as far as to tap your pet on the butt to show him which area you want on the floor, that's fine too. Once your pet's complete attention of how the command and treat system works, you can move on to the rolling step. So I will also again let her demonstrate how to get your pet to sit. So we'll do focus and sit together. Ready? Good. As you can see, she got him up off his butt. She's just got him to sit, and she's rewarding him for listening. The third step that we'll be discussing is actually getting him to roll over. Now, in my own experience, this was probably the hardest step. We looked up many videos on how to do it and how to get him to focus. But once we actually got him to that point where he knew when you were barreling your hand to actually roll over, he does it quite naturally. Sometimes he'll even do it without you asking him. So Once your pet has completely sit down and understands the sit down, the focus sit down mode, the rollover part should come pretty natural to them. So while your pet is sitting down, you want to take your treat, kind of move it to the back of his tail and back up to his head, and pull it out in front of him so that he stretches his body out. Like I said, this step is a little bit harder for them to learn because there's a few things that you're trying to get them to do, and pulling the treat in front of him is supposed to have him want to lay towards the treat because you're pulling it away from his snout. Once you get him in the lay down position, if you take the treat and swirl it around and tell him to roll over and kind of move it around from the nape of his neck all the way back to the top, he should do it, basically follow your hand with his head and his body will follow. So I'm going to go ahead and let her demonstrate the rollover part. So we'll do focus, sit, and roll over. Here she's just trying to get his attention. He's sitting. And the rollover, or as we call it, the barrel roll. Jagger's had a lot of practice with this, so even though it seemed effortless, like I said before, when you're beginning to get your dog to do these three things, it's a little challenging, but very rewarding at the end, so don't give up. It's very important, like I said, to praise your dog verbally, physically, and by giving him the treats, whether he listens or not. These motions let your pet know that they're on the right track. This method worked for us as a family. He pretty much listens to all of us if we ask him to do those three things. And we're working on some other cool tricks that maybe I'll make another video for to kind of tie in with that. We're actually going to do a bonus trick and let you see one that we've been working on, which is him catching his treat in the air. I know this is a little off topic, but we wanted to show it to you because we're proud of him. So she's going to demonstrate that now. If you could get him to catch the treat in the air.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sit. Ready? Good boy. Again. Good. Ready?
Oh. So as you can see, it doesn't always work perfect all the time, but he's pretty much got that one down too. Just wanted to add that in as an extra added bonus of another trick that you can teach your dog along with the focus, sit, and roll over. It's an easy one to tie in with that. So I hope you guys all enjoyed my video. Sorry for the background noise, and we'll see you guys in the next speech. Thank you.